Hey, what's up guys? It's Pedro here from NoobCoder.com, and in this tutorial I want to talk about method overriding. So what is method overriding? Method overriding is just when the child class overrides the parent class's method. So for example, in our example, we go back to our diagram. So we have our object, animal, dog, and cat class. And what we're going to do is override the toString method. Now the toString method belongs to the object class. And remember, all classes inherit from the object class. So now basically what I'm going to do is animal is going to override the toString method from the object. And then dog and cat is going to override from its parent animal. So let's actually jump into the code. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually create an instance of the animal class. So I'm going to say animal is equal to new animal. And now just to prove that the toString method actually exists, because you don't see the toString method within our animal class, because it's in the object class, it's in the parent class. So I am actually going to print this animal out onto the console. So if I execute this, you see a bunch of mumbo jumbo. You see the name of the class as well as its hash value. Now, what these are is really not that important for this tutorial, because what we want to do is override this method. So just to prove that the toString method is being called, because you're like, wait a second, I don't see the toString method anywhere. Whenever you put an object inside the system.out.println, it automatically invokes the toString. So animal.toString. And if I save this and I was to run this, we get the same exact answer. So it's more syntactic sugar. Java is doing things behind our back once again. So how would I override this? Well, all you need to do is go to the child class, in this case animal, because animal is a child of the object class. And you have to copy the same exact method signature. So I know the method signature is public string toString. So you notice we have the same exact name as what it's called in the object class, and the return type is string. So right now I can say return, I could say return I am a animal. And now if I save this and run it, look what just happened. The child class, which is animal of the object class, basically says, hey, I know you have a toString method, but this is my toString method. I am going to override your toString method. So let's give another example. Let's say what happens to the child classes of the animal class. So if I say dog is equal to new dog. What happens now if I was to print out dog onto the console? So if I was to run this, I am an animal. So what's going on here? Remember, dog is a child of the animal class. So dog inherits the animal class's methods. Since the animal class overrid the object class's toString method, we use that toString. So what happens if I want to be more precise? I don't want to say I am an animal if I'm a dog. I want to say I am a dog. So I could just copy this, go to my dog class, paste this underneath, say I am a dog. Now if I execute this, you see that the dog class, which is a child of the animal class, overrides its parent's toString method. And now finally, last example, this is the same exact thing if I was to do it with the cat. I can say I am a cat. I don't want to be called a dog. I don't want to be called an animal. I am going to override you. So let's create a new instance of cat. Let's print that out onto the console. And you see that I am a cat. So that is the basics of method overriding. I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial. Like, comment, subscribe.